Hello, everybody. Hello. Look, I got my whole room showing. I mean, do my whole room got a show? Do the whole room got a show? Okay. I think that's better. Still got my stuff in the background. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I know. I have been missing in action. I have been MIA. Okay. I'm sorry. Hi, Dominique. I have been missing in action. I know. I have. Y'all, I don't have an excuse. I was just doing a video on something that I got in the Ipsy box, and so I did a little makeup do, and I don't like the eyebrow stuff. They have this. Welcome to whomever that was, whoever else is in here. You never have to come in here and hide in the bushes, because guess what? Anything we do and say in here, we will tell you. We won't do anything that is secretive. It just doesn't happen like that. But anyway, I just did a video that I will be uploading probably a little later on. It is a makeup eyeshadow video, as well as a video about my thoughts on the $1 Million Brow Kit. Now, I know some people, hey, they work with the eyebrows that they were born with. Some people enhance their eyebrows. Some just say whatever. You're still at the hospital. Oh, and I've been praying. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart, Dominique. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Help is always on the way. You know God is good. And it's so ironic. Every time I get on here, girl, every time I get on here, my battery wants to go dead. But it's so ironic. I'm sorry, I'm looking down. So ironic that we always find ourselves in situations, where we have to trust and rely on God for everything. You know what I mean? God, T always coming through. I know it say Miss T Lou, but I call you T. Always, hey, mommy to baby Kai, how are you, darling? And Miss T. Y'all, I got this makeup look on because I was doing a video on, I get the subscription box. So I was doing a video on, they included, I'm doing, this part of the year is hard for me. It is. I'm cold. I just had some blood work done. I'm healthy, but I have a vitamin D deficiency, so I don't get enough sun. Therefore, I have backaches. They're concerned about me having some issues with fragile bones. I don't drink milk. I eat ice cream, but I don't eat dairy products enough to build up strong bones. So I'm getting older, and just if I don't get myself together, I'm going to have some calcium problems. But other than that, my calcium level is like, ooh. And that is probably why I've been feeling the way that I've been feeling, because one of the problems that they did say is that it causes mood swings when you go through that. So other than that, I'm good. Other than that, I'm really, really well. I'm happy. I'm not, in a depressed state or anything like that. I'm a little bit perturbed though, because I paid for my Ipsy box. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm calling you mommy. I give everybody nicknames, and it's endearment, okay? So, because we know I'm older than you, boo. But anyway, I never knew that. It's so strange to me. I guess I shouldn't say I never knew. It's so strange to me. Our bodies, when I was in my 20s, here we go. This is probably the best way to say it. When I was in my 20s, you just don't think about turning 53. You don't think about, when I was in my 20s, I was walking around calling my mama old. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is we all get old. We all get old. The hope is to get old, right? Is that not the hope? That I know that's what I want to do. I know that I want to get old. But when I look at my body and I feel my pain and my arthritis and the problems that I've had, if you guys know and you've seen my videos, one of my problems is arthritis. And the place I have arthritis is, look at his hair. That's not cute. One of the places that I have arthritis is the most embarrassing place to me. I have arthritis, one of the places in my coccyx. No, but it's, you know what? Let me tell you something. You said it started when you became a mom. I think that's what you said. When we have babies, when we begin to have babies, our babies at that time, from the moment of conception, start to take everything from you. They do. They start to take everything from you. If you're not feeding or eating, hey, fruitfully multiplied. Hello, my dear. If you're not eating, if you're not eating the foods and the things that you need to eat, what ends up happening is your baby. I love yours too. Look, I put these blonde pieces in here, but I like yours. I love yours. And this, I want you to know, is the same hair you got. I think you had yours from Beyond Hair. This one I got from, they say that the hair is basically the same. But you know what? I want you to know, this is the second time I've used this hair. This hair can be reused. But I only kept it in 10 days. But it still looks, still looks decent. But basically when we have children, they start pulling from us and pulling from us. And as we get older, over time where you've worked and took care of your children and took care of your spouse or your significant other, you kind of neglect your own body. And I kept telling my husband, you like my length? This is 8 inches. It's stretched. This is 8 inches, but it actually stretched to about 11, maybe 12. Yeah. Um, but y'all, so what was happening is I was having mood swings. I would, and not mood swings in the sense of just lashing out on people, not like that, but just keeping to myself. And then I noticed I didn't have an appetite. And this has been happening within the last 3 going on 4 weeks. I have no appetite. I have to literally get up at 4 or 5 o'clock and say, okay, you didn't eat. You probably need some nourishment. I mean, really, literally, y'all. And I'm not one, I don't eat a lot. I eat a lot of sugar, which is not good for you. But I love my cakes and my pies, and my hips show it. But I'm not a big foodie. I'm not a foodie. That's why when I was trying to do the mukbangs, it didn't work for me because I couldn't eat, big amounts at one time. But long story short, I lost my appetite, started, getting kind of moody. But in addition to that, my back, I had a lot of pain in my coccyx. And if you know, y'all, I gotta plug this up. Cause sorry, we don't have no palm readers. I don't even believe in that. I like to eat, but I eat in small portions. And that's the key. That's the key. Eating in small portions. When you eat really big at one time, that's how you gain weight. True. So what I did is I was like, my husband was like, well, you haven't been eating, what's going on? I didn't know. But then I started, when I was 30-ish, I started having pain in my lower back, okay? Well, at that time, I didn't have heavy breast. So it wasn't my breast, but it was hurting. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that they looked at the x-ray, and the x-ray didn't show that there was anything chipped or anything fractured, but that they seen early, and that was the word, early degeneration. So I'm like, huh? And he said, arthritis. And I went, who got arthritis at 32, 33 years old? And he said, early degeneration. And I'm like, no. He said, yes. So when I think of it, I went there when I was 32. I'm 53 now. That was 20 years ago. So if I was in pain then, you can only imagine the pain I'm in now. And I kept telling my husband, I was like, my back hurts. My, not right above my bum, right in that part, right there. And I'm like, I haven't been lifting anything. I haven't been sleeping on it. I haven't been. Come to find out, that is a pain that you experience when you have a vitamin D deficiency. And so at least I've got answers as to why I have the back and the joint pain. But in addition to the back and the joint pain, I have fibromyalgia. So I have back, joint, muscular, mood swings, all kinds of stuff. And there is a diet that you can be on. There are certain foods and things that you should eat. I love salads. I could eat salads and soups all day. But how many of y'all know that we can't really technically live off of soups and salads only? And you can, but you gotta have some seriousness in them salads. So what I'm gonna start doing now is I'm going to start eating more salmon. I'm gonna start eating more tuna. I'm gonna start eating more things, nuts with the mega 5, I think, or whatever that mega is, it's in salmon. But I need to start doing it because I'm feeling it really in my body. I'm telling y'all, my back hurts so bad. And I'm one who has medication. However, I'm not a big medicine taker. I don't like to be looped out of my brain. I need to know what's going on at all times. I'm sorry. I call me nosy if you want to, but I'm on a need to know basis daily. I need to know what's going on all around me. So I normally don't even take my medication. So that could be why a green tea. Now let me tell you, do I have the can? Oh, I do. I love green tea. Green tea, from what I can understand, is decaffeinated. One of the problems I have with tea in general, and this might be too TMI, but hey, it's ladies, and I'm gonna share it. If I drink natural healing, yes. If I drink regular tea, Lipton, which Lipton ain't good for you. It's too harsh. I had a hysterectomy in 2008, okay? So, if I had a hysterectomy in 2008, oh, it's a green powder. Wow, that's the purest form. So I had a hysterectomy in 2008. Why would I drink regular tea? Iced tea, tea from McDonald's. I love their tea. Yeah, hysterectomies. Let me explain something to you, honey. It was the best thing ever for me at the time because I was going through a lot of issues. I had fibroids and everything. It was bleeding 80 days. I had to have it, or else I was gonna die because they tried everything. So I had to have that. But I noticed a lot of things start coming about, and what ends up happening with me and tea, y'all, is if I drink tea, I don't even listen to these dogs howling. I don't even have to drink a lot of tea. If I drink Lipton tea or regular tea, I bleed. What are you bleeding for? You don't even have that stuff down there. That's affecting my kidneys. That's why I'm bleeding. So what I found out is I can drink tea, but I can't drink tea with caffeine. So anything with caffeine is a no-no. So I need to slow down also on my coffee. But I got this right here. I'm gonna share with you guys. This is called a sparkling fermented tea. It's organic. It's called the Wonder Drink. Asian pear and ginger. Now y'all, I don't like no pear, nothing. Pear is not my friend. Ugh, I don't like the taste of it. But love this. And this is called what? Kombucha? Kombucha tea. It's supposed to help your stomach and It's a wonder drink. So I've been trying to drink those and drink more water. You know, let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you about this drink. It is non GMO, it's vegan, and the sugar in it is, let me see. Y'all, why I don't see no sugar in this? Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. 4.3 grams. I got this at grocery outlet, which is equivalent to Aldi's. I think a lot of people, I love Aldi's. When I went to Georgia to visit my sister, Aldi's, our Aldi's here. Well, you've got fruitfully multiplied. You've got you should have a grocery outlet where you are because you're in California too. But if not, I thought so. Yeah, you should. You're in California too. And these, it was 79 cents. Grams of sugar, y'all. Yes, it is carbonated. Yes, it is carbon. Oh, you've seen those and the palm drinks. Yes, it is carbonated, and that's what I don't like about. That's the one thing I don't like about it is that it is carbonated. Um, but I will tell you this much: when I drink this, I feel better. I have a lot more energy, and I just feel healthy. I mean, maybe that's why they call it a wonder drink. I don't know. Um, Green tea. Love me some green tea. Now, let me ask you guys, have you guys ever had green tea with matcha? I love matcha. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. So, I am a tea lover. I love warm drinks, but I can't do it has to be decaffeinated. We went shopping at Walmart, I think it was last week. You don't know what that is? Matcha is it's something that the Asians use. It's a powder. It's a powder form, and it supposedly has some healing properties. It's what the Asians use, and they mix it with their green tea. And I first became aware of matcha when I was going to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has a green tea and matcha drink. It's in a Okay, you guys have fun. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Tell those beautiful children hello. But yeah, you guys, I tell you, I oh, you're so sweet. I as we get older, look, take, people say it all the time. My mom used to say it. Bye bye, honey. My mama used to say it all the time, and I'm here to tell you, take care. You know what? If you are one who drinks a lot of sodas, stop. Them things will jack you up. They will mess you up. They will mess you up. And we're the ones who have children. So what ends up happening with our bodies is we have these children, and it causes our bodies to kind of have some wear and tear on them. Pretty much it does cause our bodies to have wear and tear on them. And our muscles that we use to literally hold our urine, they're from pushing them babies and stuff out, you know as you get older, it makes it hard to hold your urine. Hence, one of the reason a lot of women are using poise, them little poise diaper things. So, I think I Am Kiva did a really, really good video on the little. I don't like to call them diapers. The little underpants is what I refer to them at. I still wear my own panties. Hallelujah. I don't want to be wearing no underdrawers. I don't. Hey, just Bambi, welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just talking about health and where I've been. I've been on a little hiatus. Not so much. I mean, I was on live. Y'all, I done lost a bobby pin up in his hair somewhere. I've been on a little hiatus. Sometimes I just get in these little funky moods, Bambi, and I won't get online, and I think it's a good thing, but I really wish that I could get online, because every time I get online and I see y'all's names scroll up, it just does something for my heart. So I probably, when I get in those little funks, I probably need to get online so I can get out of the funk. But come to find out, I have like a vitamin deficiency, and it kind of makes me have mood swings and be in a lot of physical pain, which I don't need. I have more than enough physical pain. But we're just basically just talking about, I'm eating better, and I'm not talking about no diet, because y'all, I don't believe in diets. I did them all my life. I'm not trying to die. I'm trying to be healthy. So we're basically just talking about, things that are better for us. Like I said, leave the soda alone. No. Get some lemonade. Get some lemonade. Get some water. For me, I have to have decaffeinated tea. I can't even do tea. Tea jacks my body up bad, to where it just jacked my body up bad. So as we get older, we tend to find out what works for our body and what doesn't. And I think it's important that as women, we share these things with one another, whether it be on a live or whether it be through a video, or however we choose to do it. Hi, how are you, dear? Juice and water. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So what I was saying before you got in, Bambi, you and Sheens, I got this wonder drink. It's an Asian pear and ginger, and it's called kombucha. It's an Asian drink, kombucha. And it's so crazy. I love this drink. It's caffeinated. It was like 79 cents in the health part of grocery outlet, which is equivalent to an Aldi's. It only has 4.3 grams of sugar, but I'm looking on the back of it. It does have energy properties, but my husband drinks those energy drinks. I don't like that taste. I don't know what it is. It's something in them energy drinks I can't do. But this particular one doesn't. But you are right, mommy, with the water and the juice. The only issue I have with the juice is the sugar. What I need to do is I need to be drinking water 24/7. That's what I need to do. But as far as eating better and exercising and working out, my husband told me, he said, well, I was wanting to start working out more. Honey, I walk around the waterfront all day, but I ain't going to no gym. I think, Bambi, you were going to the gym at one time. Bambi was going to the gym. Y'all, I ain't doing gym. That's good. At least you're trying. That's good. Y'all, if I ain't burning up, I got to take this off. It's hot up in here. Because I don't drink enough water. I don't. I'm here to tell you right now. I don't. I don't drink enough water, so much so that when I drink water, when my body is finally telling me you need to drink some water, it's like I didn't just tasted it for the first time. I'm like, because first of all, our bodies, I love to walk instead of going to the gym. I ain't got time for the gym, y'all. I'm taking off this thing. So hold on real quick, because I'm about to burn completely and utterly up. And my hair probably gonna look straight jacked. Okay, woo. Yeah, I'm not a gym girl. We have tried to do the gym, and what ended up happening, I tried to go at night because I didn't want to go with a lot of people in there, and it didn't work out. Me and the gym life didn't work out. So the best thing for me to do, I can walk. However, I have arthritis in my feet. Seriously, y'all, if my feet, if I walk too long, they get like this, and in order to get them to straighten, it's like ping. And yeah, I'm only 53. Could you imagine me in 30 years? At 83, I probably won't even be able to walk. Oh, I better not be speaking that into existence. The devil is a lie. I will walk at 53. Yes, I will. I will be walking at 53. My toes gonna be crunching, but I'm gonna be walking. But yeah, I was telling somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody I think I was just talking to at church when I went to that women's fellowship. It's rough getting old because as you get old, you really start to feel it. You start to feel it. You do, period. You start to feel it, feel it, feel it. I've tried to not eat so much because, like I said, I don't eat a lot of food, but I eat a lot of crackers and I eat a lot of cookies and I eat a lot of sugar. Yeah, I am addicted to sugar. I remember when I was younger, because I was dealing with the things that were troubling me as a child, one of the ways to make me feel better was to eat sugar. Well, dealing with the things that I dealt with in the past is not an issue anymore. Thank the Lord. So I have to find new ways to stay away from the sugar, period. Because girl, I will get me a big old thing of Twizzlers in a minute and dog them out. Sure will, the big bag, and dog it right on out. So I have to do better. I do. I have to do better. I don't, like I said, I don't eat, just like mommy said, sorry y'all, I'm hot. I don't eat a lot of food all at once. However, I'm looking for a fan. However, even if you don't eat a lot of food at once, if you eat the wrong foods, that's not good for you either. So my husband was saying that we need to start working out and doing better. And I told my husband, I was like, I seen this man, y'all, I'm a mess, okay? So I seen this man and he was on the TV and I was like, ooh, I said, if you messed around and got like that, I said, it'll be some problem. I'm reaching y'all, so forgive me. I said, if you messed around and got like that, I said, it'll be some problems. And he was like, yeah, I was thinking about, because my husband's thin. He's never had any issues with weight. He, so much so that he doesn't understand how people gain weight. He don't understand. He says, no matter what he eats, he doesn't gain weight. Well, then I count you blessed because some of us can look at food, such as myself, and auntie, it's all over. Because I look thin right here. No, don't be fooled. I mean, I ain't fat, but I ain't thin. Trust and believe I'm not thin. You can look at some of my videos and see that. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to stop through and just say hello to you beautiful people and let you guys know that nope, I have not forgotten about you. I think most of you probably have already looked at the video. I know mommy has the video with my Jazzy and her situations. Lord Jesus, help her, God. And I do mean that from the very bottom of my heart. Help her to make the best decisions for she and her family. Help her, help her, help her. But before I got on here, y'all, I was doing a video on these $1 billion brows. And if y'all know me, y'all know my eyebrows are usually darker. These people included in the Ipsy box, they included this kit. And it's called the Billion Brow Kit. Is it $1 billion brow? Yeah, $1 billion brow kit. And so what I try to do a lot of times is I try to use all of the items and talk about yay or nay. The kit comes with a universal brown, I would say auburn type eyebrow pencil. It comes with a spoolie on the end of the eyebrow pencil. It also comes with a highlighter concealer. So it's a pencil, but it has highlighter on this end, concealer on the other. It comes with a smudge brush and a brow gel. But with all of that stuff and a $42 price tag, it does not come with directions on how you should do it. So I did the video on how I thought, and this is the after effect of the eyebrows. I don't like it. I wouldn't pay $42. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep on paying this for this right here. I'm gonna keep on paying 99 cents for this one in dark brown. And yeah, this is what I've been using for many years, and I'm gonna keep on. You know, it kills me that people can put a stiff price on something and it's not even that good. I mean, first of all, the eyebrows to me are too light. No, I don't like them. So I'm going to be doing a video. I'll be uploading a video for you guys to take a look at that. And I did the little eyebrow look on the Wondrous palette here that I also got in Ipsy. And it's okay. I think what I'm going to do, you guys know I am a procrastinator to my heart. I said it. I did some giveaways over the holiday, and I have 4 gifts to mail off. It ain't a money issue. It's a matter of me getting up and go mail them. I want you guys to know that I had a book that was due December the 22nd. I just mailed it off today. I went to UPS and mailed it off today. So that goes to show you how much of a procrastinator I am. But come this weekend, if my husband isn't working because I don't drive around town, I will be mailing off all those gifts because I want to do another giveaway. And the giveaway that I'm going to do soon is going to be items that I haven't used. Now, what I did around the holidays is I gave away a skincare gift. I gave away a $25 Amazon gift, and she got that already. She already got her Amazon gift card because I was able to send that through email. But I gave away, I have a skincare gift that I need to mail. I have a makeup one that I need to mail. That's the one who won the $25. So she actually won $25 gift certificate, as well as all the things that I received in some of my subscription boxes that I don't use. Then I had someone who stayed in my life, and I gave them, I have jewelry for them, and then I have to send off a Christmas present. So please be advised, I am definitely going to take care of that. I am a procrastinator, but I will be giving away another gift probably for Valentine's Day. I will be giving away makeup because in my ordering to make sure that the young lady who got the makeup and the gift certificate, in my ordering for her to make sure that her stuff was nice, I ordered a lot of stuff. So on my dresser, I have matte lip glosses, matte, not MAC, matte lip glosses, and I have some eyeshadows. And y'all, I don't see the point in keeping these things if I'm not going to use them. I mean, I want to show y'all what I got the last 2 months. Within the last 2 months in my Ipsy box, I got this one that I have only used once. That's probably going to be a giveaway. And this one right here is, these have magnets on them. They have magnets. You can go through the company and order replacements. And it's got like a little leather look thing. So, and then I have this one. This is called the Nomad Eye Kit. And I'm going to show you guys up close. Look, you can see I haven't used it. I got so much stuff, y'all. I have too much. I have too much. So I am going to be doing another one for Thanksgiving, for Valentine's Day, because I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I have entirely too much stuff. I have brushes on here. I think what it's probably time for me to do is actually take a break from the prescription boxes, subscription boxes, because I have so much stuff. My husband was like, are you going to give some of that stuff away? I do too much. I do entirely too much. What y'all want to talk about? What y'all, is Sheen still in here? Are you still in here? Did you have to get off, my dear? Is mommy still in here? Y'all tell me some things y'all want to chit chat about. Whoever is in here, actually. Tell me some things that you guys might want to chit chat about. We can Chop it up. Oh, did you? Okay, I think I said this one time on another live. Did you guys hear about her name was Nikki, the Nikki Tutorials makeup guru on YouTube, who ended up coming out as a transgender. Wow, y'all. Guess what I found out? I found out that she actually wasn't ready to come out. She wasn't ready to come out as a transgender. What happened is she was being threatened with being blackmailed. I seen it on Ellen. She was threatened with being blackmailed. So basically somebody was all up in her business telling her if she didn't come out and tell who she was, they were. Now, that's what me and my husband don't understand. Why do people think somebody else's business is theirs? Why do people focus on certain people? You know what I mean? Like me and my husband. Me and my husband, we feel like this. This is how we feel. We feel like sometimes people think that we're Will Smith and Jada Pinkett or Beyonce and Jay-Z because all eyes be on us. And we don't understand it. We don't understand it. Trust me, boo-boo, I don't have not even a fraction of the money those two couples have. Not even a fraction of it. I don't. But when the spotlight is always on you, it's not good. It doesn't feel good. But anyway, this lady, or this, I don't know, transgender is what I'll refer to her as, was being blackmailed, and basically people told her if she didn't come, the person told her if she didn't come out with it that they were going to tell. Now, she came out with it, and guess what? She blew up. So their wanting to blackmail really didn't do anything but helped her out and made her better. Miserable folks. What miserable folks? I mean, your life is so miserable that you have to be worried about what somebody else is doing. You got to be worried about whether or not this person is telling their subscribers in the world that they were born a male. That's not even your business. Why are you all up in this lady's business? But anyway, she went on the Ellen show and she was given a $10,000 donation in her name, I guess, to the Trevor Project. And I'm assuming that the Trevor Project is a organization in which they help to build up transgenders and those that are coming out. So interesting, very, very interesting. Um, let's see, what else kind of news did I hear in these YouTube streets? Well, everybody knows that Jasmine is looking, Jasmine from My Jazzy Life is looking for a house. Everybody knows that Philip was unexpectedly released from prison to jail, and he is waiting to be released, working on his release and obviously where he's going to go. Now, that's what we can talk about real quick, because let me tell you guys something. So I have a cousin, and this is a real true life story. My cousin served 20 plus years in jail. Sorry, in prison. My cousin actually was accused of murdering someone. It had to do with drugs and all that. Accused of murdering someone, spent at least 23 years in jail, in prison, and was told that he had life in prison with no possibility of parole. I ended up writing letters for him to get out, as well as my family members, his sisters. We all wrote letters for him to get out. I know the process. My mother is a probation officer. Hey, Don, how are you? My mother is a probation officer. And so I don't understand how someone would think that if in fact you are charged, good. I seen you in a live this morning. I don't understand why someone would think that you can go and spend however many years in prison get unexpected release. First of all, spending time in prison and unexpected release, it doesn't, no, there's no such thing. She knew he was going to be released. She probably didn't know the exact date, but she knew that he was going to be released to jail. There's no unexpected release. I mean, it doesn't happen. Anyway, long story short, when they are released from prison, 9 times out of 10, unless they're married, and even if they're married, they are sent to a, what is that kind of home? A one of those homes where they kind of like continue on with rehabilitation with them. They continue on with the rehabilitation. And so what Jasmine has said is that, well, he could always come back to our house, and she has children and stuff. But y'all, let me tell you something. When my cousin was released, my cousin murdered someone. Halfway houses. I knew Don was going to come through. Exactly. So I lived in another city in California, and I want to say 2 lights down from me was a halfway house. When they went to the store, they went in groups. When they went to the park, they went in groups. When they went into McDonald's, they went in groups. Everywhere they went in groups. They're continuing to be rehabilitated. I don't think he's going to be able to come back to her home with her children. And then she said something about he was charged with a felony, but they lowered it to a misdemeanor, as if a misdemeanor is nothing. Jail time is jail time. And obviously they had enough on him to stick to where he served time in prison. You understand what I'm saying? If they dropped it from a felony to a misdemeanor, look like to me y'all should be getting some money, because misdemeanors, usually with a misdemeanor, well, if it is a misdemeanor and dealing with that of a child, you will spend a good amount of time in jail, in prison. I don't know. I just wish that girl would get it together. First of all, she need to quit putting all her business out in YouTube. She puts her business out on YouTube in an effort to get views. And then when you get views, whether they be positive or negative views, she'll say thank you. But then she'll upload a video whining about people doing reaction videos and doing this and that. Honey, we are doing you a favor, okay? Thank you. Thank you for me doing instead of you going off on me or going off on that sector, you need to be thanking us. Because what ends up happening with reaction videos, people that don't even know you, because everybody doesn't know the mothers, okay? I just met another lady a couple of days ago who said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to pray for this lady. I don't know her." What happens is after they hear the craziness of the stories, they get off of our page and go over there looking at you. And then after they look at 1 or 2 videos, they see how crazy and insane your life is. Then you get yourself actually a subscriber, because some of that stuff it's unbelievable. It really, really is unbelievable. So somebody had told me, and I love this person. I'm not going to say her name, and I love all y'all, but this one person gets actually in touch with me on another platform. She does not respond to any of my videos on the videos themselves, because she doesn't want me to get the backlash for anything that I've said. I ain't worried about no backlash, but I appreciate the fact that someone appreciates me. But she said in that video, was it that video where Jasmine was saying he was released? No, y'all, there was a video where Jasmine actually went to go drop her daughter off, Amaya. Do you guys know that the 2 babies was in the back of the car asleep? She went to go drop Amaya off, and there is a rumor going around that she left them kids in a car again. That girl needs to go into that school. She needs to tell the people in the school, is there any way that I can get somebody who might be willing to help me when I come and drop my daughters off? Is there any way? Like, I think she lets her older one walk in the class, but the little one, Amaya, she doesn't, she goes and drop her off in the class, but she leaves the two little babies in the car. You're going to get yourself in trouble, sweetie. You're going to get yourself in trouble doing that mess. And she's done that before. I think there was another video a while back where she let them kids in the car. You can't be leaving kids in the car. And then you're going to be on here saying, they took my babies away. How am I going to get my babies back? It's just some things that she has to do. And the sad thing about it, I try not to call anybody out of their name. I try not to judge people. But Ma Dukes, what happened? Somebody didn't tell her. Somebody didn't tell her. I mean, even if you gotta get your neighbor next door, befriend your neighbor next door and say, hey, when you go take your kids or when you go take them, can you take Amaya, and then maybe Monday and Wednesday I can do it, maybe Tuesday and Thursday you can do it, and then Friday a closed mouth. Yes. You know what, Don? My mother used to tell us that all the time. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. You have to ask people for help. Hey, I made it. Hi, Kels. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just talking about the fact that I think, and I could be very wrong, that Jasmine, when she went to go take Amaya to school, left them little younger babies in that car because they were both asleep. I know, not with the way them kids screaming. I know good and well she didn't wake them up and take them into school. And I was just saying that, as well as Don, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. You have to let people know that you need help. Nobody is going to know that you need help if you don't let them know. I could see the principal saying, or the principal or somebody or her teacher saying, oh yeah, of course, I could definitely, come out and meet you and take the little girl in, because quite naturally you don't want to send her or them in there by themselves. I understand that. And I applaud her for not doing that. But there comes a time where you got to kind of weigh your options. And when your options are, do I send this child in here by herself and risk somebody saying, Kels, I'm gonna whoop you. She say the girl ain't. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I've started to say. You know what ain't common? Sense ain't common. Everybody don't have common sense. You can have all the degrees in the world. You can have all the degrees in the world, but no common sense. What good is your degrees gonna be for you? If you got degrees and no common sense, that means you can't even put two and two together. You got to ask for help. I bet you she'd ask for help if she lose some of those kids. I bet you she would. And I don't wish that upon her. I don't wish nobody losing their kids. Because, honey, I know one thing. I have a problem with people when they say, I don't need no help. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do need help. And you need to ask for it. She just got to do better. Then she's sitting on there and she's making her daughter's lunch. She gonna have to eat a school lunch. She gonna have to eat a school lunch because they didn't eat everything. First of all, why they going in the kitchen just getting what it is that they want? See, I don't know. I come from an era where when my mama went shopping, you knew what was hers and you knew what was yours. But there were certain times like we could have an after school snack, and on the weekends we can have snacks. But just sitting up and eating all day, every day, and not getting permission, we had to ask for things. We did. We had to ask for things. And my mother wasn't having us ask for things because she bought them for us. She wasn't having us ask for things to be a mean mama, but it's a way of controlling. I mean, I don't think parents should have to go out 5 and 6 times a week to buy snacks and food because you want to just sit up here and eat stuff, you know. But I looked at her video and then people was eating her up. They were like, why are these kids so loud? Why every time we get on a video, your kids are hollering? I know your neighbors up under you can't wait until you move. I mean, she did say that she is going to get put on this, she's going to put her kids on a schedule. Jasmine has, I'm sure a lot of y'all probably will not agree with me, but Jasmine has potential. She has a lot of potential. What I mean when I say that, because I'm sure y'all probably want some examples of that potential, right? What I mean when I say potential, look at her videos. She has excellent skills with editing her videos. She has potential. She does. Like she puts on her video, I think it was, yeah, this is the one I look at, quitting YouTube. Girl, how you gonna quit YouTube? That's how you claim you feed your babies. But she needs to put them degrees to work. She needs to put them degrees to work. Yes, they are. I agree, Kales. But my question to y'all, and you may not be able to answer it, is so, okay, I think we can all agree that she does make poor choices. I think we can all agree to that. And I mean, I think we can also all agree that all of us have made some poor choices at one time in our life. First one to say it. I think we can all agree to that. But there comes a time in your life, and this is what I say all throughout my comments. There comes a time in your life when you have to start making better choices. Because if you don't make better choices, you continue to make the same mistakes. That woman has 2 degrees. 2, okay? 2 degrees. She could get another job. She could get another job. I'm quite sure in Texas there are guidance and a routine. I'd say that too. I've said routine before, but I said guidance. So the guidance issue, who gonna give it to her? My Dukes? That lady don't do nothing but just, okay, I didn't want to say this, but it came to mind again. And y'all probably gonna eat me up. Y'all probably gonna eat me up, but guess what? It came to mind, so I'm gonna say it. This woman bought a house with a whole boyfriend. I'm sorry, y'all. I know people do it. I know they do it. I know people do it all the time. But you almost 100 years old and you done bought a whole house with a boyfriend. How's she gonna give her some guidance? I don't understand. They're talking because of the YouTube checks. They're not motivated to. That's what I say too. Money ain't everything. It helps us to do a lot of things. It helps us to pay our bills. It helps us to eat. It helps us to buy the things that we need and some of the things that we want. But money is not everything. Look, let me tell y'all something. Regarding me, I wish that I had never. Girl, YouTube ain't no. Oh Lord, I need them to know that. Guess what? You ads you got going on, they could go bankrupt tomorrow. You know what I mean? You got to have something to stand on. And you know what? The thing that I don't really understand about this whole YouTube thing and how they can buy houses and buy cars and stuff. Hey Ashley, how are you? Your income fluctuates. What if 1 month? So the 1 month it doesn't have to come from your mother. Somebody. That's right, Dawn. That's right. I mean, y'all seen that video. I know y'all seen that video of her when she just was frazzled. She was fried. She had on this black like sleeping gown, I guess, and she was just fried. She was just tired, exhausted, and I know she's exhausted. I've had to raise mines for a short period of time myself. I know what it is to raise children by yourself. I know, and I empathize with her. I do empathize, sympathize, all of that with her. However, there comes a time when you have to open your mouth and get help. And just like Dawn said, it does not have to be a mama. And you know what? You're exactly right. Because a mama can't help you if a mama don't know. And then who's to say? How we know that she ain't told her something and she just don't want to listen? Because I'm going to tell you something, and I'll probably get fried for this one too. The millennials, you know, the ones that was born in the 90s and the 2000s, and some of the ones in the 80s, the late 80s, they know everything. Girl, my daughter know everything. Let me tell y'all something. Love my boo. Love her. But you know what? I had 3 babies, raised them most of the time on my own, because when I was with their father, he was in the military and he was an East Coast asset, which was all around water, and he was going here, there, and everywhere. My husband would come in and be in town 7 days, out of town 14, in 21 days, out of town 48, in the Navy. They, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I didn't have family. I was 3,000 miles away from the house, from my home, from my friends, from my mama, my sisters, my brother. And I had to make do. So I know what it is to feel alone and to feel like you have to do it on your own. But I made friends with some of my older neighbors. I made friends with a lot of people at church. You have to ask. Some people are so, and it's not just Jasmine, people in general are so, what word can I use? I don't want to use a mean word. They just don't want to look for, some people just don't want to ask for help. You know, I got this. When you don't have it. Because if you had it, the situation wouldn't be like it is. And none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect in our raising of our children. None of us are perfect in our life. None of us. I wouldn't even be able to recognize a perfect mother. I wouldn't be able to recognize a perfect daughter or whatever. I wouldn't. But we learn from example. We learn by example. So my daughter, when I had my children, I didn't breastfeed not one of them. Sure didn't. I didn't want them on my breast. Now, my 2 sisters breastfed their children. They had big old thick, chunky Michelin arm babies. They were big old fluffy fat babies. My babies were fat, but they weren't the ginormous big sumo baby fat. My sisters had sumo babies. My daughter had big arm double neck sumo babies. I love them like that, you guys. I love them like that. Fluffy babies is what I call them. But I would tell my daughter, you have to do da 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 da. You know what my daughter did? My daughter would call me, and still does call me, and ask me certain things. But my daughter got in a book. She got in a book. If you don't want to ask nobody, get in a book or Google it on the internet. How should I? It may sound stupid. What should I do with my children when I go drop one off at school? It may sound stupid, but guess what? I promise you, if you go on Google, they'll give you an answer. Siri might say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. She might say that, but she's going to give you some examples of what it is you might need to do. You know, girl, ain't no way in the world I would put all my eggs in one basket called YouTube. There's no way. I wish, honestly and truly, that I wish I had waited to even get my ads and stuff. My ads and stuff are just, I ain't getting no check. I'm not getting no check from no YouTube. And I'm telling you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to bust my hind parts 24/7. These people really, literally cannot even have a life because their life is YouTube. And my thing is, your check is this high, this much. The next month is down here. So they fluctuate. That's why I'm like, how are they able to buy cars? How are they able to buy houses when their income is not steady? Because guess what? There is going to come a time where you have more viewing than you have one month than you have the next month. There is. It just is. You're going to have one video that's going to do really well. Then you may have 2 that don't do as well. I wouldn't want to live my life based on that. I would have to have more. I would have to have more, especially if I had little ones, relying on me. So I don't know, honey. People always say, oh, well, you guys, yeah, me either. No, Ain't no way in the world. There is no way in the world I would rely on YouTube. Sorry, I ain't gonna do it. I like to eat too much um, to rely on YouTube. No. So if I go and get me a car, a new car, 2020, and maybe I bought me a nice piece of jewelry, and I bought all this stuff, all this stuff that I wanted, and in the next 2 months my views ain't good. What's gonna happen? Because guess what, y'all? You know how I learned of Jasmine? Her car was being repossessed. Sure was. That's my daughter say, "Mama, look at this," and her car was being repossessed. And I mean, that happens. I've had one repossessed. First one to say it. So I know, I know. I don't know if you've seen that one. That's one of her. That's one from. I think that was just last year. She, girl, look. Let me tell you something about me. I think it was mommy. Mommy. Oh yeah. It's last year. It happened last year because yeah, that was Jasmine. You have to keep a good storyline. Dawn. Donna be coming with facts. Yep, that's it. And somebody said to me in my comments, "Why y'all worried? Uh, why you worried about me being worried?" That's what I want to know. See, don't come to me with something smart, because these lips right here, I always got to come back. Do I always give you one? Absolutely not, because you're not worth it. But in the beginning, I was like, "Why you worried about it?" So I don't know. They got to get it together. They got to get it together. I haven't heard too much about Chrissy. I haven't really been um, keeping up with the storyline. I mean, storylines. And then somebody said to me one time, talking about, well, it's just like love and hip hop. They ain't getting paid no love and hip hop money. And I don't see love and hip hop with 100 kids running through the house talking about "Mama feed me." I don't, and that may be the case, but because I don't watch that either. But y'all is not loving hip hop. They crack me up talking about their YouTube celebrities. Whatever. No, use a YouTube person who relies on YouTube to help you pay your bills. That's who you are. Celebrity? I think not. Chrissy might be a YouTube celebrity. What y'all think? Y'all be cracking me up. These people in these YouTube streets is funny. I popped in a live this morning. It wasn't this morning or the other day. And I'm not gonna say whose live it is, but this lady was talking about, one person was talking about why another person wasn't monetized. Just like I was saying early, why people. Okay, so this is how it is. If you put a video out there and it leads me to have some questions and think, there's a good possibility that some of us that do reaction videos will do a reaction on it, because we're like, But when you expect that, first of all, we know, like Don said, a good storyline. People are going to do reactions. That's why you do it, because you're thinking about that ching ching, that dinero. That's what you're thinking about. They can say, blink blink them. Matter of fact, I think when I went to Jasmine's video today, I read her. Sometimes I read the description of the video, and a lot of times it will have, if it's Jasmine, it just has links. This particular one was talking about, she was basically telling what was happening. She was talking about, I believe, Philip. She was talking about the kids at school. And then she was talking about what the actual video was about. I said, okay, well, let me watch this. But a lot of times they don't put that on there. A lot of times they just put, the links. But Jasmine, actually said, thanks to the haters. And I don't hate her. Y'all, honestly and truly, I don't hate nobody. I dislike folks. However, I don't hate anybody. But she talking about the haters. Why? What do you got other than babies that are under the age of 8 for. What is there to hate? Don, what we hating on? What? What is we hating on? Kels, what is we hating on? What? I mean, I don't get. I'm. They always say, "Oh, they be hating. We hating on them lace fronts, baby. Anybody can get a lace front. I got some over here in the corner, right here, in bags, because they show all ain't on heads. Because I'm not putting them things on heads, looking at me. And when I wake up in the middle of the night, it's a lady with a wig head looking at me. No, she don't need to look at me. No, mine stay in bags. And what happened is, once I want to pull her out, I pull her out and I bring her back to life. You know, put a little juice on her and bring her back to life. But any of us can have a lace front. I mean, is it that? Any of us, if you still have, you know, the uterus, can have a baby. Some of us don't want none. No, baby, I don't want none. Confused. And don't know the difference between hate and opinions. You know what though, Kales? It's a lot of people here on YouTube that don't know the difference between hate and opinions. If they only knew. You know what? Now this is just me. I think that when a person genuinely hates or has a strong dislike for a person, that person affects them negatively. That person is probably always on their mind. Best believe none of them women is all on my mind. Trust me, I got too much stuff going on in my own life, in my own household, to be concerned about their issues. They become a topic of our conversations when they put out stupid content, and their intent in putting out the stupid content is to get people to react on it so that they can get new subscribers and views. Period, point blank in the story. And you know what? Y'all think we don't know that? We didn't travel that. Many of the women that do reactions, many of them, not all of them, but many of the women that do reactions on these women have already had their babies. Not a thing here. When I was there, see, not everybody do that. No. When I was, okay, so I think they're in their 30s, right? Aren't they in their 30s? Girl, please. When I was in my 30s, they're almost 30. They're not even 30 yet. Neither one of them, I think, are 30 yet. When I was 30, I had two children. And actually had been married almost 10 years, 11 years. And yeah, Don, you say no. Don is something else, y'all. But I just don't, I don't know. I just don't, I don't think I'll ever understand. First of all, and I'm just saying, although I love family channels, I do. I love I'm a baby fanatic. I'm a child fanatic. I like little babies. I think they are the cutest. I call them little people. I love their personalities. Matter of fact, you guys, we had started watching a channel called Maze Lee. I'm sure you guys know of Maze Lee. Most people do. They have a lot of subscribers. The husband, I believe, I don't know. I know he's Asian. I don't know if he's Korean. I don't know, but he's Asian, and she's black. And she came to him with children, and they have a little family. She came to him with children, and then they had children of their own. They actually went to high school together. She was married, and then once they got together, they had their own children. The babies are adorable. My husband was like, why do so many people watch this? I said, look at the babies. If they didn't have the babies, their storyline would be dry as I don't know what. A lot of these people even have subscribers because of the storylines and the children. Now, you think I'm gonna go borrow some babies so that I can have, 1.2 thousand million views? Look, let me tell you something. And I done said this several times before, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm 53 years old. I've raised 3 children. I have 2 grandchildren, and I love them to pieces. But I ask the God, Father God, in the name of Jesus, continue to keep my daughter and her husband safe, healthy and happy so that they can take care of their own children. Now, there comes a time where I might have to take care of them. I will willingly step in. But if I had my choice, I like my freedom. Yes, ma'am. I've raised my babies. I have. But there are certain types of situations that we as parents can find ourselves in where we might end up having to raise our children's children. And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You would rather raise them, just like I said about that old, I ain't gonna call that woman selfish, but that woman who I did that video on who was saying she's not going to, I understand that. I didn't want to burden my parents or my kids, so I moved up. Chaos. Now let me tell you something. Burden them, I don't think you could ever do that. I'm speaking from a grandmother, as a grandmother. I will tell you this. My grandchildren, when they moved to Texas, my grandbaby was 8 months and my baby boy was 3. He's, and he's 3 still. But I love those kids. Those kids are my everything. But I want their parents to raise them. Yes, ma'am, I do. I want their parents to raise them. But grandparents, anybody that burden, no kills, I doubt it. I doubt very seriously. I mean, and it's commendable for you as a young woman because you're not that old at all. So it's commendable. Just like my daughter and her husband, they moved away to Texas. Her in-laws, oh, you just feel like that. No, honey. Trust me. I bet you your parents is ask about their grandbabies every time you talk to them. Y'all, I gotta shift my bum bum because woo, this author. That's what I was telling you guys when I first came in here. When I first came on, I don't know if some of the same people are on. I know they do. Yeah, let me tell you, until you become, I'm hot again. Until you become a grandparent, you won't be able to relate. Those of us that are grandparents, I'm sure can relate. I remember my sister was a grandparent very early on. My sister's daughter, I believe, got pregnant at 14. And at the time my sister's daughter had her baby, they were pregnant at the same time. Yeah. So, and it goes deeper than that, but I'm not going to share that. Okay. I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to share it with you guys. So, just so I can let y'all know that I ain't perfect. So, and neither is my family. So, my sister's daughter was pregnant at 14. I got some family member who mom. Ain't that something, Kales? But check this one out. So, my sister was pregnant at the same time. My niece was pregnant at 14. My sister was pregnant also. But my sister was pregnant by her boyfriend, and my niece was pregnant by his son. I said it, yes, ma'am. My sister was pregnant by her boyfriend. My niece was pregnant by his son. So now my nephew has a nephew. Girl, ain't it deep? Too deep. Yeah. My sister near about lost her mind. My sister was like, what? So things happen, ain't nobody perfect. I mean, I got a story too, I spilled my guts last week. So we all have a story and nobody is any better than the next person. It's just in the choices that we make. But y'all, I was saying when I first came on here, I haven't been on because I haven't been feeling well. I remember I told you guys I've been getting in these little funks and I keep getting these hot sweats. Well, I finally managed to go to the doctor, and when I went to the doctor, what they did is they did blood work. And this blood work was supposed to be done, I think at the end of last year. But I ended up going to get it done, and they did complete blood work. I am not a diabetic. I don't have high sugar, low sugar. I don't have high blood pressure. I got a clean bill of health, you guys. I'm very healthy. The only thing that I have, and this is the reason why I've been having a lot of back pain and mood swings is I have a vitamin D deficiency. I don't eat a lot of dairy products. I mean, I eat butter. I eat, I don't eat butter, sticks of butter, but in my cooking and in my baking, and I eat yogurt. I get, okay, y'all, I'm back. Oh yeah, yeah. So I don't go outside. I don't stay in the sun a lot. I don't like to do barbecues and picnics and stuff. Calcium chews. So that's what I want to do. I did go on Amazon, Ashley, and they did have some calcium chews, but I was wondering why my moods were up and down. Because for the most part, I'm like a pretty, I'm pretty mellow. I'm pretty, normally, I mean, we all have our good days and our bad days. I guess I'm quite sure. And I take those. Look, that's the thing I don't understand. You learned that the hard way. Oh my goodness. That's the thing I don't see. See, I have these right here and I take them. But obviously, my D3 is low as low can get because she called me in a prescription and they got it on hold. I don't know why my insurance, I got a new insurance and they have it on hold. I got to find out. Oh, really? But what happened is, okay, so you guys, I had these mood swings, right? And I've been having them for a while, probably within the last couple of weeks, last month. And I didn't know why. Then, Don, you see me. This is a publisher's clearinghouse thing that I'm facing with. And so I was wondering what's going on. But not only that, I was real clammy, hot and cold in the middle of the night. That's something. But I had this excruciating pain in the small of my back, like right above my bump, right there. And it feels like, uh, oh, Kels, I had to have a hysterectomy because of that mess. Fibroids. Girl, them things was huge. I had three. And yeah, they got them out and I was like, yes, God. So you nervous? Girl, hold on. We gonna come back to that. Um, so I didn't know what was going on, but come to find out, that's what it is. It's a vitamin D deficiency. And these vitamins that I take, not every day, because I'm horrible. I guess I need to be taking them every day, huh? It says on here more. See, it says no artificial sweeteners, gluten-free, no milk, no soy, no peanut, no fish, no crustacean shells, allergens, or anything. But it's got 1,000. Best thing to remove. It's got 1,000 IUs, but that woman had on there 15,000. So it's low. It's really, really low. And I'm thinking, so what I'm gonna have to start doing, I'm gonna have to start eating more. I'm gonna have to start eating more fish, more salmon, and with my salads, instead of using iceberg, which I hardly ever do, and the other one, I can't think of the name right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Romaine. I need to just use spinach. The problem with spinach is the stems on the end of them choke the life out of me. I mean, every time. I know it's crazy. Kels, you do not have to be nervous about fibroids. My fibroids were so bad that, Ashley, girl, if I show you all the medicines these people think I'm going to take, you'll be like, mm-mm. Um, Normally what I do is to remind you to take your pills. Yep, I need to do it because they put me on something called meloxicam, which is for arthritis. Most of the time they give people just aspirin or an NSAID, an affiliated fish. Girl, what is that? Is that a pill, a fish pill? Is that a fish pill? And will you be burping up fish? Because, I had that one. Omega, I think it was omega 5. It was burping up fish all day. I can't do that. That was horrible. Um, but I got to do something because my back, y'all, that back was hurting. My husband got tired of me complaining about the back, but that's why. Oh, it does nothing for you. Okay. Okay. I gotta take the pills. I have to. Because this back, look, if I'm taking a pain med and the pain med ain't helping, that's why I guess she checked my calcium because my pain meds wasn't helping. Now fish with no bones. Okay, okay. But yeah, hey lady. Hi, V. I'm so glad you stopped in. I haven't seen you in a while and I've been missing you, but thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Because I have not seen you. But yeah, y'all. So all these ailments and things when we get older, but you got to take care of yourself like we were saying earlier. Drink more water. Try to stay away from carbonated drinks. Also, leave the caffeine alone. My husband drinking all night. Girl, I take that. I take that, Ashley. But you know what I read? I read that Cymbalta, I know, the kiddo's been running me. Oh, you watching a replay? Well, thank you for doing that, my dear, and you have a good evening as well. Um, you know what I read just yesterday? That the Cymbalta, um, somebody was taking Cymbalta and ended up committing suicide. I don't understand because Cymbalta is supposed to help you with depression and stuff. It's supposed to help you with depression and mood swings and stuff, but I haven't been taking it. I don't like to be loopy out of my brain, but I have to take it. See, what happens with me with Cymbalta is I fall asleep. I fall asleep. And maybe I just need to take my pills. Because let me tell y'all something. This back right here, this back hurt. This back hurts so bad. It's tangled. So bad. It does. But y'all, we have to take care of ourselves. As we get older, we definitely have to take care of ourselves because we only have one body. And you can have surgery to help you with the situation, but I'm sorry, if y'all anything like me, at my age, I'm not trying to have surgery for nothing. If it's something that I can deal with and it's not going to affect me negatively and make, and change my what am I trying to say? Change my quality of life, then I'm gonna have to do it. So I need to just take my medication. Kales, as far as fibroids, fibroids can be painful, especially if you still have a cycle. Okay? They can make your cycle last longer, they can make your cycle more painful. As I told you guys a while back, I had endometriosis, scar tissue from having those C-sections and things of that nature. And so what happened is I was having a lot of problems around the time of the month because what ended up happening with me is my scar tissue from my C-sections attached to my tubes, and I had fibroids all on them. So girl, it was all bad. And what ended up happening is I went on this long 80-day bleeding. 80 days. They tried hormone pills, they tried birth control, and the only thing the birth control did is I vomited. I just vomited, and what was happening is I was just losing weight because I couldn't keep anything down because they gave me the pills. After about, I guess what, 2, 3 week therapy of that, they just decided that they were going to give me a hysterectomy. But trust me, they don't do as many hysterectomies as they used to. But I am here to tell you, ain't nothing to it but to do it, boo. A hysterectomy was a godsend for me. Oh my God, it was a godsend. I haven't had a cycle since 2008, and I ain't looking forward. I haven't had, what, that's 12 years ago. And I felt, my mom told me when when we were talking about having my surgery, my mom said, when they remove that uterus out of you, she said, you're going to wake up feeling better. And I literally did. I literally did, because I had years and years and years of so much pain. I used to tell them all the time. I remember telling this Asian doctor, you don't understand. I said, it feels like a torch. Somebody has a torch at my ovaries around the time of ovulation. And then when my cycle was on, even more so. And he was like, that's the scar tissue. But they took care of it, and I'm better now. I feel, I feel fine. We go through so much as women, though. We go through so much. Just as like I was saying early on, having children and stuff. We do. We do, girl. It's ridiculous. And then after you go through so much with carrying children and delivering children and raising children and all that, after you do all that, and then you go into your older, life, and I'm not talking 30, because I think, personally, I believe 30 is very young. When you go into your older, start heading into your older years, your late, because I thought I was still young at 43. The Da Vinci, I don't know what that is. Enlighten me, my dear. You go into your 40s and you start, 44, 45. Then you start feeling, a little bit older, and you start feeling all kinds of things that, that hurt, or, you can't hold your TT as long as you got to get in that bathroom if you had a lot to drink, because all of those muscles where you carried those babies, they ain't as strong as they used to be. So, and yeah, girl, I know. I remember they was trying to tell me before they gave me the hysterectomy. They was like, we might have to put a mesh or a stunt because it looks like your bladder is about to fall through. I'm like, what? What? Because my tumors were so heavy, all this is about to happen. Wow, a robotic Da Vinci? No, honey, mine wasn't robotic, and it wasn't no Da Vinci. They went in there and cut some stuff out, and I'm telling you, girl, best thing ever. Because I had went through so much pain. First they were going to do, what do they call it? Where they just go in and take the tumors out. And I was like, nope. But they said that there was no guarantee that you got that cuff. Ashley is so crazy. They were gonna go in and they were gonna take the tumors out, and I was like, because. And then they told me there wasn't no guarantee. I'm like, well, give me a guarantee. They told me the only thing that we know what would help you is a hysterectomy. Baby, was the best thing ever. Best thing ever. Then they're gonna ask me, are you considering having any more children? I was like, no, ma'am, no. When I was done, I was done. All three of them was a surprise. A cup. Can't tell. Girl. Well, if you can't tell the difference, yeah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But yeah, girls, we go through a lot. We go through a lot. I don't know if y'all are, everybody in here is spiritual, but when God told Eve that we was gonna suffer, he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing with us. He was not playing with. I mean, we suffered. We suffered with carrying babies. We suffered with losing virginity. We suffered with periods. I mean, just suffer. Okay? We suffered, but um, I thank God for my womanhood. I wouldn't want to be a man for nothing in the world. I'm good as a woman, and I just thank God. Thank God for my womanhood. But I tell you, as you start to get older, woo, honey. Me and my husband also was talking about these gray hairs. I don't think y'all can see them too much. I was in a hysterectomy group on Facebook. Yes, yes. Um, I think I was on one, but I think it was just one on the internet. Girl, they had these old educated but people. I got up out that group so fast. You ask the question, they make you feel like you dumb because you asking the question. Girl, bye. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask a question. Period. So, but yeah, we go through y'all. We go through changes. We really, really do. Ooh, excuse me. We go through a lot of changes. But I thank God. I thank God um, for. I thank God for all of it getting older. Girl, I told somebody that the other day. Getting old ain't no joke. It's not. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all the funniest story. So, my mother, my mother had me at 19. Okay. So my mom right now is I'm 53. My mama is 70. My mama will be 73. Okay. So basically, when we were teenagers, my mama was still fairly young, right? And I remember, guys used to come over, friends used to come over and they'd be like, "Ooh, I need to try to get with your mama," stuff like that. But anyway, my mama was a jokester, okay? My mama, had a good time with her kids all the time. I mean, I had, other than some of the things that I've experienced, I don't blame my mother now. Deliverance is a beautiful thing, like I always tell everybody, and every time I talk about it, I love my mother. I appreciate my mother for everything she's done. But I have really, really good memories of when I was younger, and I remember, I like one time I remember I had to be about 3 or 4 years old, and I remember my mother bought me some patent leather shoes, and my mother used to bathe us every night. And girl, I did not want to come out of them shoes. Though that kind of stuff warms my heart because I remember that. But I also remember as a teenager, my mom used to do some crazy stuff. And at the time we were teenagers or going into our young adulthood, 18, 19, real young adulthood, mama would just do some crazy stuff. I mean, y'all, people would just be looking. My mama would moon them in a minute, okay? You look down at our house, you want to see something, she gonna bend her behind over and moon you, okay? And that wasn't no small booty, okay? So, but my mama, one time, a few couple of times, I thought my mama was the cruelest woman in the whole entire world. Here we were, excuse me, in Vallejo, California. Now, Vallejo on the map is very close to San Francisco, okay? Not as close as Oakland and San Leandro, not as close as that, not as close as Walnut Creek, but it's close to San Francisco. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is around us, we are around water, okay? So, my mom used to have these hot flashes. And when she used to have these hot flashes, I am not lying to y'all, it would be 30 degrees outside. My mom would have the front door open and the fan just blowing up. And I was like, me and my older sister used to be like, is she for real? Is she, I mean, I literally told her, I said, you are the cruelest woman ever. I said, here we are, getting ready to go to bed. Cause I always had this. I always had, it just used to come out. Used to get knocked from here to Texas because of this. This right here has always, this mouth has always got me in trouble because I was real flip, sarcastic. What did mom used to say? Fast at the mouth, bloop. She knocked me up against the wall or something. And it wasn't abuse. It was getting my behind in check. Guidance is what it was. So I used to tell her, you're so cruel. Why would you have us go take our bath, and then we looking at TV after we didn't took our bath before we go to bed, and you got the front door open and you got the fan going. I said, you're cruel. Y'all, when I had my first hot flash, the first one, I finally realized why she did that. You have a heat that is radiating and generating from the inside of you, okay? You're having your own private summer. You are on fire from the inside out. Yeah, she was trying to keep her sanity. Yes, ma'am. So now my husband we could be asleep and because my husband sleeps with the fan on. He loves his fan. Y'all see it, it's right over there. He loves his fan. He'll have the fan like right there on his face. I don't genuinely like the fan on if it's not summertime because I'll get cold. But because of my hot flashes, I'll kick the cover off. And when I kick the cover off, my husband is what word can I say for him? My husband is a caregiver of me. He don't get paid, but he ought to. Because if I say I'm hungry, if I say I want something to drink, if I say it's cold, if I say it's hot, he get me a blanket. He's getting me, and I'm not bragging. I'm grateful. I thank God. I wish it for everybody that wants a significant other. I pray that you would be blessed with one that is help to you. Because mine is help to me. I don't know what I would do without him. So, but sometimes I can say I'm hot or I can say I'm cold, and he'll hear differently, and he'll turn the fan up or he'll give me a blanket or something. But I know from hot flashes that I have, I know what my mom was going through. I know exactly because, honey, you can't even explain it, and you definitely cannot explain it to a man. A man is not going to understand why you're, flashing all over the place 4 to 6 times a day. Girl, look, it's cold here right now. It's real cold. And I had on this hoodie when I first, look, people that was on here in the beginning seen me pull this thing right on off. I came up out of it. I wear short sleeves all the time. Sometimes you can see me with a tank top, but at other times I can get, like when I get into my PJs, I get kind of cold because technically because I'm hot, I don't want a whole bunch of pants tugging all at my little fat legs and at my ankles and stuff because I get hot at my ankles. It's a mess, honey. Getting old ain't no joke, okay? But me and him had said that, at first I was like, I'm just gonna grow old gracefully. I'm a grandmother of two, I'm gonna let this gray hair go ahead and come in. No, I'm not. Okay, my daughter's like, oh, that's your crown. You should just embrace it. And, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. This lady at my church told me, she said, girl, I know about these drops that you can put in a dye and it'll make your black stay longer. And guess what? I'm going to do it. Because what I don't like is for myself to be thinking I'm looking cute with these braids in here and I got grays all running through here. Now, you can't see. You can't see. I'm sure if you were to, you can. But because I use a gel that has color in it. But, And y'all know what? I know y'all probably think Carol is a loony bin because I don't keep nothing in my hair that long. Y'all, I'm thinking about taking these out because you see I keep itching in them, I keep flopping them, I keep doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm thinking about putting a ponytail in because I'm sick of them. Yes, I'm sick of them. I do a lot, y'all. I do. I take 6 hours and 4 to 6 hours and braid my hair, and then a week later we'll take it down. My daughter said, you need to find a hobby. That is my hobby. I done what I want. I do what I want to, not what you want me to, young lady. So, yeah, y'all. That's it. That's why I've been missing for a little bit. But I'm well. My kids think I'm crazy going from the door open to that's what I do. We got a little heater because I think, I told you guys what happened, in our attic and stuff with the pigeons. And once we stopped cutting on the heater, our nose and stuff stopped running. We stopped coughing. So we got a little heater, you know, the little portable heaters, and they're keeping us fairly okay, you know, with our comforters and stuff like that. But I go from cold to hot to hot to cold. Like when I went to the women's fellowship, um, I got up in there and I'm walking around and I'm, you know, after it was all over and I'm like, hot. And they're like, it is not hot in here. I said, it is to me. And they said, that's because you got on that scarf. So I have this infinity scarf, that one, that beige one back there. It's beige and it has like a emblem like cross on them, print. So I took, and instead of having it double, I did it one way. So it was just long, still hot. And I told him, no, I'm hot, and there's not too much that we're going to be able to do with this. And when I got home, got my hips right in the shower, got myself cleaned up, got in some pajamas, and I was okay. But them hot flashes, if you haven't had them, but you know what? You know how people they take pills for them? I don't want that. My doctor tried to get that message. I said, no, ma'am, no. Mm-mm. If you think about it, our grandparents and all of our older family members, they went through all of it. It's just like even with childbirth, they went through all of that, and a lot of them had midwives. They didn't even have doctors and people who could give them injections so that they wouldn't be in pain. They didn't have that, and if they could go through that, we can. I know it don't seem like it, but we can. Because no, I think I did have some, yeah, I had anesthesia with all of mine, sure did. I had a C-section the first time, and I had to have anesthesia because I was cutting my guts out. And then with the second one, I had a natural birth. And then with the third one, I did have a C-section. So they call that a VBAC, vaginal birth, and then C-section. But yeah, y'all. So I've been good. I'm not depressed. I'm just moody, just a little moody, and trying to feel better. Trying to feel better. We had ordered some, you know, the little hot hands, those little hot hand things, and my husband was like, "Well, if your back hurt, take one of them and put them on your back." No, I don't want to put that on my back. I don't know what that got in it. That's got some chemicals in it. It's hot, and it ain't been sitting up in a microwave. Oh no, you might scorch my back because I got crazy skin. I get to putting a patch on with some stuff on it to keep me from having muscle spasms, and then I take the patch off, and I didn't got a burn from the adhesive in the patch. I'm like, you know what? No, I get me a regular heating pad because that right there ain't gonna do nothing but, you know, get hot or cold, and I can turn it down, you know, or cut it off. But them hot heads about that, that's what I'm not gonna do. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Well, ladies, looks like we've been on here, y'all. Look at me, I can't even see. I'm sleepy too. We've been on here a total of an hour and 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So, yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna upload that video that I did on this little look right here, because honey, they need to be shot down. Talking about, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold on, let me get this real quick. Y'all see this right here? This came inside of my, this is called a bestseller kit, and it's called $1 Billion Brows. This kit comes with a eyebrow pencil that is universal, meaning it could go with different colors of shades of hair, brown, black, whatever. Then it has a concealer and a highlighter, crayon. So it's a concealer on one end, highlighter on the other. It has a brow gel, and then it has a smudge brush. Okay, so this came inside of my Ipsy box, $1 Billion Brows. This retails for $42. The devil is a lie. So what I did, I do my eyebrows because my eyebrows are very, very thin because of plucking, waxing, and threading. So they're very, very thin. And y'all know now I use this. I use this Flawless Brows to, you know, I don't pay to get them done no more. I do them myself. So they're fairly thin. So what I do normally, yours are too, and that's, what is it, Dawn? Age. They thin out too with age. So what I do is I just take a waterproof 99-cent pencil and I draw mine on, okay? Or fill them, I guess I should say fill them in. This $42 business, straight fail. That's what this is. That's what this is. I don't like it. First of all, it's not universal because I don't know what color this is. I don't know if they, I mean, they look okay, but I don't think I would pay $42 for something when I could buy something for not worth it at all. Use the concealer. The concealer works really, really good. But I'm not one of those persons who does my eyebrows, and when I do my eyebrows, I take and put a whole bunch of concealer here and there. I don't do all that. You know, so, y'all, okay. So, I understand that women, specifically, hi, how you doing? If it ain't cheap, I ain't buying it. That is kale. We got a kales, and we have a kale in here. You must have this kit, Dawn. Do you have this kit? Girl, this is a waste of money. So basically, what I want to say is this. Kale. Yep. We have a kales in here too. So we have a kale and a kales. I'm almost off, baby. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, we do. But the way that she spells her name is Quelz. Yes. So don't waste y'all's money on the $1 billion brow kit. Oh, you're a quail. Oh, that's a pretty name. Yeah. Okay. Use Kelly. Okay. And y'all, my name is Carol, but my nickname is Dee Dee. And guess what? I'll answer to Dee Dee because my middle name is Delois. Oh, it's a story behind that one. But yeah, don't waste your money on this. Don't waste your money on this. And if they try to give it to you for free, tell them no, thank you. I'm just gonna get my 99-cent pencil because that right there is the biggest ripoff. What I don't understand about the whole makeup deal, and correct me, Kels, you might be able to help me because you actually do very good. Dawn is laughing. You actually do very good with your makeup application. What's with all this highlight, bacon? What? What is all that? I don't, we didn't use, y'all, I don't know nothing about baking nothing. I don't bake nothing. I just put it on. I don't bake. I don't bake. Okay, well then I need to know how to do that then because I do have lines. Contour your face. See, and that's not, I'm not Aztec Indian, so I'm not putting all that. Girl, when I look at that stuff, I'll be like, are you, so when you put all that stuff on your face, so when I see you up close, it looks good on the camera, but when I see you up close, you're gonna look like a cake face, right? You have to look like a cake face with all those different layers of makeup. You have to. I don't understand that. I don't understand that, you know. Yeah, no, like when I do my videos, when I do my makeup videos, they do last, you know, it does last 30 or 40 minutes because I'm talking through it and saying what it is that I'm doing. But when I go out and about, to, you know, to church, or if my husband and I are going somewhere, it don't take me that long to put on no face. I don't understand. They be looking pretty, so I got to give them that. They look really, really pretty, but there's no reason that you should put makeup on your face and then once you take your makeup off, you look like a completely different person. What? It's just like now. My eyes look so little because I don't have on eyelashes. And I told my husband, I said, I'm not going to be, when I met my husband, this is how my eyes look. The contour is light, and once you learn how to do it, you will be hooked. Really? Really? She said, "One, I don't know, honey, I have the thing that says contour, but sometimes when I see some of what they do, I'm like, ugh. I mean, it seems like too much work for me. I don't have 50 minutes to. When I used to work for the government, and I used to have to be there at 7:30. Um, and so I would get up at 4:30 because my kids were younger, and I would have to make sure that my oldest, who was my daughter, knew everything. I didn't wake her up at 4:30, but just everything was laid out. This is what you need to do, with your brother and all that kind of stuff. And then I would do my makeup, but my makeup ain't never took me 2 and 3 hours to do. You'd have made a whole different face if it takes you that long to put all that. I mean, they be having stuff all up here. They have stuff here. Now I could stand to learn how to do something right here. They do. Minimize and maximize certain areas of your face. Girl, bye. They need to stop. That is so crazy. Like I said, it looks very, very pretty. I've seen some pretty, but when and this may have something to do with age for me. I want to continue to look. It's a couple of things I have to have. I want to look my age, okay? And I don't want to look 100% made up because I like when I get from in front of the video. His eyes itching, sorry y'all. I like when I get from in front of the video and I go and get my oh, you can keep it natural. See, it would have to be because this right here, this lipstick, this is too much for me. The only reason I did this is because I did a dark eye. I technically do either lip gloss or something like that. I don't know. And I do have to still do that candy cane. I had a makeup channel, you guys, on YouTube, and I'm trying to get the candy cane video that I had. I'm trying to get that off of that channel, downloaded to my phone, so that I can just let you guys see it there because I did a really good job on that one. Because, honey, this is what happened. I did the video last week, but when I did it last week, because I do most of my filming on my phone, this phone that I have now doesn't have as much memory as my other phone. So because it doesn't have as much memory as my other phone, I have to delete some things so that I can do the video. I was deleting parts of the video. So when I went to go and try to edit it, it would give me a message that some of the video has been deleted. So maybe I'll just have to, but that's going to look crazy if I go in there and put other parts because I'll have a whole totally different outfit on. Yeah, that'll be crazy. So I don't know. I'm going to do it though because the candy cane look is pretty. It's pretty for you if you like blue and pink makeup. Okay. Yeah, on my iPhone. Okay, so Dawn, when they put the mascara on after they do their eyelashes, the reason they do that is so, oh, I can recover it. Okay, so what do I have to do? Go where I deleted? Probably have to go where I recently deleted, huh? Oh no, it's gone now. It hasn't been 30 days though. Because I think it deletes after 30 days. I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to try to find it. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Thank you for telling me that. And so, Dawn, when they put the eyelashes on, okay, and then they do the mascara afterwards, the reason they do that is because when you put your eyelashes on, your real eyelashes, if you don't curl them with the eyelash curler, which I do not, sometimes if you don't curl them with the eyelash curler, you know, some of us have really curly eyelashes, some of us have straight ones. So when they put the mascara on after, it's just to blend it in, basically. That's why they do that. I actually have magnetic ones, magnetic eyelashes. Somebody gave me as a Christmas gift. And I want to try them. When I tried to try them last week, oh, have you? Good. I'm always excited when people. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I, I, so I went to go use these magnetic ones, but it has like a little clip that you put the upper one, because they're upper and lower. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start wearing these ones. But then I got to thinking, because y'all, I do too much thinking sometimes. I was like, I don't know if I want magnets near my eyes. Okay. You know what? I talked to my friend that gave them to me. You know what she told me? She said they're not gonna stick if you don't have on mascara. You know what that tells me? Are they putting magnetic something? Magnets in our mascara? How is it not going to stick if you don't have on mascara? The mascara must have magnet metals or something in it. I had bought some last year. Went to go and put them on in the bathroom and lost one. So I couldn't use them. So a friend of mine just gave me some for Christmas. So I said that I was going to try them. I think I showed you guys. I said I was going to try them. But when I went to go try it, I couldn't do it. And the way you put them on, you have to put them on with the little tweezers that come with it. I'm assuming that the tweezers that come with it has magnets on it, because when you put them on, they attach to it. You know what I'm saying? So she told me, she said, no, put mascara on your eyes. And when you put mascara on your eyes and you put it up there, it'll attach. She said that lets you know that the mascara must have magnet in it. That's not good. So I told my husband, I said, if you can see, y'all, I don't have on now. Yeah, that she said, that's what she told me. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I know one thing. Her name is Debbie. Debbie knows her makeup. And if she's saying it's magnets in it, it's probably magnets in it. Because I'm telling you, when I went to go put them on, I couldn't. Now, there are some videos on YouTube that show you how to put them on. So maybe I just need to go on there. I know one thing, what I did is, too, you guys, is I've started, what brand do you have? And they may not have it all the way across, because I don't know. I'm with you, Don. I don't know if I need to be putting that near my eye. I just don't know. I don't, I don't, they're really pretty. And I'm going to be real with you. I don't think none of us play with our eyes. But girlfriend don't play with this right here. This bottom one, I don't play that. We can do all kinds of things up tops. But when you start messing with these little babies right here, I'm looking at you like you're crazy. And when I went to go put them things on, they would not go on. What if I put them things on and they won't come off? Oh my God, I'd lose my mind. I would lose my mind. So I told my husband, I said, you know what? I'm going to wear them, but I'm not going to wear them all the time. And then my mother-in-law is so sweet. She said to me the other day, she said, you know what? She said, you cute with your eyelashes on and with them off. I ain't had on, let me tell you what I had on that day. Eyebrows. I didn't have on no makeup. I didn't have on no eyeliner. All I had on was eyebrows. And to me, I looked really plain. Right? Okay, see, that's what I thought too. First, I was like, no. I was like, no. I think it's probably, it don't sound good. You know what? What if we look up in some years from now, you know, only now and again, and keep it like that. Keep it like that, Kel, because let me tell you, you get addicted. I don't even know where I got them. It went away. It went away, Dawn. All I gotta say is this. I love lashes. I love, 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 love lashes. They do. Because let me tell you something about me. I used to have, my eyelashes used to be very, very, very long. Very long. Um, they're not anymore. And I think within the last year, I've started wearing, I started wearing eyelashes within the last year. Um, I don't want to be a slave to nothing. If they stop selling eyelashes today, I don't want to feel like I don't look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I need to wear nothing. I mean, if I want to get up in the morning and I just want to run to the store, I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I got to put on my eyelashes. Or I used to be the type of person when I got up and I had to run to the store, I could wash my face, put my moisturizer on and put on my lip gloss and go on about my business. I want to be that same person. So that's why I've been kind of moving away from the eyelashes. Go on ahead, because I'm not going to be that woman. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Had me thinking I wasn't even pretty without my eyelashes. My husband said, you beautiful all the time. So, you know, it's just that when you get so used to it, that's just like, and sometimes when I come on the camera, if y'all notice, sometimes I come on the camera, I won't have on nothing because I don't want people to think, oh, she go to bed and wake up with her face on. No, I don't. No. Ponytail be all like this and look at, y'all seen that picture of me. I was sitting, and that was me, y'all, when I did, look at this thing getting caught. That was me when I had my hair up like this or something like that. I was in pajamas and everything looking just as crazy and normal all in one. I was so pregnant back in the day with my makeup. Right, right. Because you want to, I mean, I understand. I know. I understand. I mean, you want to look presentable. You don't want to come, looking in front of no camera with a big old dry patch here and, looking toe up. I have an issue. The thing with problem getting in front of the camera, there's one thing usually don't take care of this. Okay, that's where I was coming. That's where I was going down. I have the problem with me is I have worn makeup a long time. I'm not I'm not the type of person who has to wear makeup all the time. I've gotten on here several times without wearing it. The only thing that I hate is right here. And I've said this in videos. My under eyes are dark. And are they dark? Same here. Yeah, you don't have to. We're beautiful without it. Yeah, but let me tell you what I do. I used to use Noxzema, that was my thing. But what happened is as I got older, my skin started to change. So when I was younger, I had oily skin, okay? Then somewhere along the way, I was oily in some places and dry in others, had dry patches in others. And now, I don't know what it is. I mean, every once in a while, I might wake up with a little pimple or something, environment or whatever. But for the most part, I have, pretty good skin. And what I do now, because I want to make sure that I have good skin and I want to maintain my good skin, is I get up before I go to bed, and when I get up in the morning, I clean it with a good cleanser. I put on moisturizer. Oh, this is something I want to share with y'all. Oh my God. I did this Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday, and I hope they're in here. Y'all, I did this mask. Okay, I do have that one right there. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I have never been a face mask person. Never. However, y'all, let me tell you a mask that is a bomb. So I have a lot of gifts that I still need to mail. Yeah, y'all, procrastinator, for giveaways. And I actually put this in some of the people, because I got all their stuff in the trunk, because I have intentions of mailing it. And I actually put this mask in some of their gifts. I want to take them out. This right here is called Feel Brilliant Bamboo Charcoal Facial Sheet Mask. It says powerful detoxifier and pore minimizer. Y'all, this is the best mask ever. And I think I got this in my BoxyCharm. The mask costs $6 each. So you can get a set of 4 for $24. I know why. What happens is, after you take this mask off, you don't have to wash your face. It has a serum in it. And what you do, yes, oh my God, I didn't know that, Kel. I did not know that. So what I did is I just rubbed it in. Best ever. I do have another mask here. Y'all, my dresser right here it's a store. It is. You could come here and literally shop on my dresser as if it were a store. As a matter of fact, I did a video actually on it, on cleaning it up, because at one time, actually it's like that right now again. At one time it was tore up from the floor up. And so I did a video on cleaning it. And this young lady said to me, she said, oh, Jesus. She said, hold on, y'all. She said, I literally could go shopping on your dresser. And you could. I mean, for real. I got so much stuff. My husband was like, you giving some of that away? No. I do. I didn't used to, though, Kel. I did not used to. But as I've gotten older, yes, I do. Because, and the reason I moisturize is because you should now. You should. Because I'm going to tell you right now, your skin is going to change. Oh, you do? Okay. So I got this from Grocery Outlet, which is equivalent to some people's Aldi's, and it's called Charcoal Glow Detox Face Mask, and it's made with rosemary, charcoal, and olive oil. This is good too. Y'all see that? You know, you're gonna look a little black when you put it on because it's charcoal, or gray, but y'all, it smells so good. But put this on, and every once in a while, what I do, I will tell you, is I don't do a lot of mask. I hadn't been doing, I guess I should say, I hadn't been doing a lot of mask. But what I find is, because I wear foundation, not a lot, and the concealer right here, I have started to take better care of my skin. And one of the items that I love, y'all, is Amazon brand. It's called Solimo. Solimo facial cleanser. Amazing. It's called Fresh Morning Facial Cleanser. It's like $2. Morning Fresh Facial Cleanser. It's for all skin types. It's amazing. I'm on reorder for that, and it works good. And they also have a oil-free Solimo moisturizer, and that's the moisturizer that I use, Kale. And that moisturizer, it says oil-free, but it actually has, I think it either has glycerin or castor, whichever oil it has. doesn't clog the pores. I can't remember which one it is, but I have so it must be glycerin because it says it doesn't clog our pores. But my skin looks good. I don't have a lot of breakouts. I don't have a lot of pimples. I don't have a lot of blackheads. You know what? That's old school too, and that's good stuff. Yeah. What I used to do when I was younger, I had went on a diet and I stopped drinking. I don't drink a lot of sodas and I never have, but I completely cut them out of my diet and just was drinking water. And I was washing my face with Noxzema and I used witch hazel as an astringent. Y'all, that skin was so pretty. It was so pretty. But I think as we get older, we need to do a lot of different, not even as we get older, in general, we need to do detoxes because the environment is very, very rough on our skin. It's rough on our skin. It's rough on our hair. Like me, my hair is, I don't know, my hair is thin around the edges, always has been. Um, don't have nothing to do with the braids. My braids ain't never tight like that. I've always had a cowlick right here. Always, always, always. But my hair used to be really, really thin when I wore relaxers, and it was due to over processing. I know it was. So once I cut the relaxer out and let my own natural hair grow in, my hair is fairly thick. A lot of people say it's fine, whatever. I don't know. All I know is it's curly. But the environment for this hair, Dawn, me too. We have our skin is similar. Let me tell you something. The makeup, the makeup pads, you know how they do the makeup pads to remove makeup? I have to get certain ones. What I usually try to do is I try to get the ones with glycerin because if I use the ones and they don't have some type of oil in it, what ends up happening is my face stings automatically. Like me, I can't use scrubs, facial scrubs. If I use a facial scrub, my skin is kind of like, I don't want to say burnt, but it's irritated the next day. So I know exactly what you mean, but we have to, we need to really take better care of our skin. So when I went to the Women's Fellowship, they gave us a lot of different gifts, you guys, a lot of gifts. I think I shared the gifts, but one of the ladies who was there got a nice bag. Ooh, it was one of those bags like this. You know how you have the sequence? You see that? How it's like one? Okay, so it's like that. These are my little bed pillows, decorative bed pillows. Y'all, I got these at the 99-cent store. I'm a reverse sequence fanatic. So this is what this is. This is a reverse sequence because you can get all silver or you can get all gold. I mean, all different colors. And so she had a bag. Ain't that cute? She had a bag like that, right? And I think the bag was a blue bag, baking soda and coconut oil. Girl, if that ain't natural. See, and coconut oil is really good too. That's what my daughter uses. And my daughter uses coconut oil on her baby's skin, and her and her husband, and they have beautiful skin. Coconut oil is good. But I ended up, the girl had, y'all, I'm sorry, that thing was thinking. Whenever it starts doing that, that means it's just almost time to go. So I'm gonna wrap it up. So in her bag, she had all kinds of stuff. Like literally, you guys, think of this. Think of this. Imagine going to a church function where it's a women's fellowship and everything, you get a raffle ticket, okay? And they call your number. Well, you could see at the table, they had probably 30 different bags. It wasn't even 30 people in there, okay? So we all all of our numbers ended up getting called. So once they called the numbers, they were like, did everybody get a bag? Because they had leftover stuff. But literally inside those bags there were makeup bags with all kinds of makeup. I personally don't like people to buy makeup for me because you don't know what I like. You don't. But There were facial things. But you know what they also had? Bath and Body Works. Literally everybody in there got Bath and Body Works. I think I got a pair of socks, and I got Christmas cookie, a Christmas cookie lotion, and I got a twisted peppermint hand lotion and a twisted peppermint little thing to go on my purse. But my other sister in Christ had some masks. So she had all these face masks. So she gave me that face mask. And that one is just that's a bubbling face mask with charcoal. Y'all know I'm a charcoal person. Then she gave me this Ulta Beauty one. This one is called a brightening peel off mask. And I love those. This is a cinnamon apple cider one. And then, oh, I have this one. This one is called in Matcha green tea. We talked about that earlier. It's a moisturizing and rejuvenating matcha green tea antioxidant sheet mask right here. But yeah, we had the best gifts. You know what? I was just looking at all that stuff that I just showed you guys, but I have, oh, here it is. This is what I like right here. This is something else that was in one of the bags. This is a Bath and Body Works Gold Hydrogel. I know, right? Right? Gold Hydrogel under eye mask with caffeine. And this is to rejuvenate your eyes. Look at this. To put on my, for here, because I always have an issue here. So if you guys know anything other than sleep where I can get, it's not bad. It's not bad. They're not swollen. My mother's are like this, but my mother's are puffy. And my husband is like, please. You know what? I have not used the pads. I haven't used them. Maybe I'll use it tonight and I'll let you know, because I'm so excited about that. But I will tell you this much. From what I can understand, caffeine takes out the swelling. So I will. Because honey, I'm gonna have to have my stock in that, because this is my biggest problem. I mean, I got mustache, and I have hair sometimes around here. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is right here, because I have the little, you can see on the side, wax. No, let me tell you why. Nope. I did that. I do it here. Here I'll do it. But when I did it here, I had it done professionally. Yeah, it's genetic. And you know what, Don, you laughing. I'm telling you, honey, I call it my girl stash. I've had it since I was 10 years old. I'm used to it. People crack me. Oh my God, they crack me up. We have that one here. They crack me up because people think you put, girl, yes, that's me and my daughter. Right here. And then let me tell you what's really bad. Mine's even have, if you remove it, girl, I came and went, ugh, why your mouth look like? So I thought I was different and cute, right? They was like, Mama, you shouldn't have did that. I don't know why. Your mouth is too empty. Because they've seen it all their life. The next day, I had little fine bumps where I broke out all right here. It was wax and it broke out all right here. Ever since then, I said I'll never touch it again. And I don't. It get too long right here, me and my husband be doing this. Cutting it. Because let me tell you something. People can talk, you can talk about it all you want. You can put a Mexican mustache making fun of me where you curl it. Guess what? The one thing I can tell you is this much, sweetheart. It doesn't bother me. We're not going to get into an argument over it. And guess what? You should have seen me back in the day when I was in my 20s. It didn't stop no action. Okay? And I still turn heads with a mustache. Okay, so I had somebody tell me, oh, what's that on your mouth? I said, oh, it's a man stash. It's a little lady stash, a little mustache. What's wrong? She said, oh, I knew you were going to get sensitive. I knew I was going to. I said, oh, no. I'm just trying to explain to you what it is since you didn't know. I just wanted to let you know what it is. One thing about me, I may not be the best looking, but I'm definitely not the worst looking, and I don't have low self-esteem. Not at all. I won't sit up here and say, I got this, oh, I'm just so gorgeous and every man is going to bow down. I'm not saying that. But what I am telling you is this. My name is Carol, and I have a lady stash, and it don't give me no problems. Oh, it breaks. Okay, so I did have some issues on my eyes when I used to get a wax, and that's what. Then I went to bumps too. I don't know. And you know what it could be? It could be the type of wax that they use. It could be that the wax was too hot. It felt good. It didn't feel like it burned me. I wasn't red. I was fine. I wasn't sore. Girl, I had white bumps all up in here. And I promised myself I would never do it again. When I go to the nail shop, I don't even go there no more. I just wear my own little nails, and I just put my little gel polish on it and leave it like that. I mean, I got more things to be worried about than trying to worry about looking fabulous in the nail. See, it's nothing wrong with us enhancing ourselves because, I mean, hey, we're beautiful. You're supposed to enhance. But when you feel like you are like you have to go and get your eyebrows, or you have to get your nails done, or I don't have to do nothing. I don't. So I'm happy being me, and a lot of people don't like that. Just like y'all are, I'm sure you guys are happy being you, and a lot of people don't like that. And a lot of people truly don't like confidence. You feeling yours now. Now, see, I do nails. I went to school. I haven't had my eyebrows done. Me either. I just do what I do. Would you say you don't have time? And you know what? I have tips. I have it right here. I have tips. I have, what is that called? The gel, where you can do the gel overlay. I have that. I have poly gel. I know how to do it all. I haven't done an eyebrow tutorial, but I can. I don't think I do mine's well enough to do that. Look, I will. You know what? When I get off of here, oh, thank you. Let me tell you something, girl. That's what this kit that I was talking about, this kit that girl, I don't like this. I don't like them. They look horrible to me. But what I'll do, once I get off here, I'll take them off and take off my eyeshadow, and I'll do one. Matter of fact, you know what? Maybe I'll just take off my whole face and just do because all I do is use this right here, a 99-cent, just a 99-cent eyebrow pencil. And that's all I do. And I just, a lot of times people tell you, you don't put none here. I start right here, and I just start rounding. And yeah, and it's so easy. And let me tell you the key to eyebrows. And I think I got this from B Loves. You did nails for 6 years? Really? I did it for, I think, 2, and then I got pregnant and I was done. I like doing them on myself. I don't like doing them on two people. People be too picky. You know what? I use this. I got a video on this. This is that Flawless Brows little thing that they had on TV. This is what I use, Kale. And all I do is I have a video on this. It's a tutorial. It's a review. But honestly, with this right here, all you have to do is go like this. You just go from right to left. That's it. And it just pulls it out. That's all I do. And then I shave, not shave them. Then I fill them in. But yeah, I just wish I I think the most important thing that I wish I hadn't did was I wish I had never waxed. You would be, really? No, it's not. No, honey. All you do is you take your spoolie brush and you push them eyebrows up. You do everything. I know, because your makeup looks nice all the time. But yeah, you push the, I'll show you. I'll do it. If I don't do it tonight, I will do it tomorrow. You gave me an idea of one I should do. So because I did the one on the $1 million brows, but I'll do one specifically for eyebrows, where I have a tripod that I can put right here, and you can see me. Actually, it'll be right there, and you'll be able to see it, because that's what I did with my eyelash. I had a subscriber who said to me, now she can put on any, her name is, you probably know her, Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole. She could put on her makeup like nobody's business. I know. Look, I know. I know. Me too. So she asked me. She said, "Can you do an eyelash?" And I was like, "Girl," and I did it for her. And guess what? She said that video helped her. Somebody else told me, "Oh my God," because literally in less than 5 minutes, I had 2 eyelashes. And you know what? A lot of people the problem with putting on eyelashes is it's 2 problems. Too much glue, and people make it more than what it is. All you got to do is put your thin layer of glue on and just put it on there. Oh, with a straight razor, I'm sure. I seen this, you know what? I seen a video of this guy doing another guy's with a straight razor yesterday. The only thing I didn't like is, girl, his skin was red, ruby red. And so, oh yeah, you know what? The thing about it with lashes, eyebrows, all of that, everything, you just take your time. Take your time, trial and error. I think my brothers, I used to go, like I said, and get them waxed, and then I started getting them thread. First it was plucked, then it was waxed, then it was threaded. And then I went literally a whole year without getting them, and I was just doing it myself, and I just stopped going to get them done. I used to use what is it, the MAC powder, but why pay $30 for a MAC eyebrow powder when you can do the same thing with an eyebrow pencil? You think the threading hurts? Are you sick? No, you got to get used to it. It pinches, but I don't think it hurts. I don't think it hurts that bad. Dawn say it hurt. But yeah, I'll definitely do a video on that. And then if I can't find that candy cane one, I guess I'll do it. Only thing about that candy cane, I'm not wearing no pink and blue. I'm not. It'd be a different story if I had on a pink and blue dress or something like that. But the candy cane is so pretty. I mean, not candy cane, the cotton candy is what they call it. The cotton candy look. My eyebrows are just so, not my eyebrows, but my eyelids. I mean, I don't have that, you know, I like the people to have that nice little bone right there. I don't have that bone, but I wish I had that like protruding eyebrow bone. But I'm thankful for what God gave me, and I'm gonna do some. That's what I'll do. Probably tomorrow I'll just get up and do a lot of makeup looks. So I'll do the eyebrow, and I'll do some other, I really, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Kel, what I'll do is, because I love this look, and when I asked the people, you know, asked what people wanted me to do, they wanted candy cane. I have this smoky black eyeshadow look. Girl, it's so pretty. And you would think black, oh, I love it. Oh, you do? Yeah. You know what? I have one, but I never put it out there. And I was like, you know what? I just want everything to be in one place. So I close it out and I just do everything here. But yeah, but I'll show you. I'll definitely do one on tomorrow, on how to do the, the eyebrow, and then I'll do that smoky eyeshadow look, and then I'll probably, maybe I can put on those, you ain't black pretty? If you know how to put that black on and you know how to do up here, I love it. I'm not really big on a lot of color. Like I don't like, I like, obviously I like browns. My favorite colors of all time in eyeshadow, violets, purples, like this. This is the cheapest palette. I get it for 99 cents at the 99-cent store. But when I tell you it's gorgeous, oh, well, welcome, my dear. This is LA Colors, and it's called Water Lily. Now, when I tell you, I break my neck. Whenever I see these, I buy 5 at a time. Look at these colors right here. Can y'all see that? So it has like a vanilla on this side, and in the center, it has a lilac, and then it has like almost like a gold, but it's really like this right here. Let me get up close. That makes a pretty look. Now, I wear this one all the time because it's pretty pretty mellow. Oh, now that's nice too. The cat eye is pretty. Pretty. I use this one, and here we go right here. So I said I was going to also share with y'all, because I said the last time that I was coming away from a lot of different colors. I don't know. My husband likes the natural. He likes the natural look. So I went on Amazon. Yes, my name is Carolyn. I'm addicted to Amazon. And I bought me some basic colors when I went shopping and buying things for my gifts for the people. And I found this one. This one is called Maybelline New York, and it's called the Blush Nudes. Look, Amazon. Girl, let me tell you. Let me tell y'all this right here real quick. So I had got a book for school from Amazon. And I'm a procrastinator, y'all. I procrastinate. Yes. I procrastinate. And so I was like, I need to take this book back, but I don't want to get off the seat and do nothing to do it. When they started telling me they was going to charge me $70 for the book got mailed off today. Sure did. But this right here is called the Blush Nudes. Plus, they told me on Amazon, if I don't return that book, that they were going to close my Amazon account. We got down there to that place to mail that real quick because you can't close my Amazon. I buy tissue on Amazon. I buy dish soap, laundry detergent, body soap, everything on Amazon. I technically don't even go into the store, for real. For, facial and body needs, Oh, yes, honey. I bought, we already put it up, but I bought I'm going to tell you, look at this right here. I bought a 4 mega roll of, it's either Charmin or Northern tissue. 4 mega rolls. So when it's mega roll, it's this big, okay? It is equivalent to 16 rolls of tissue. So it's 4, but it's equivalent. I bought 2 for $7. So for $5 and some change. So for $5 and change, I have 32 rolls of tissue, 2-ply tissue, and soft. Yes, don't sleep on Amazon. So everything. I mean, my dish soap. Sometimes dish soap is kind of funny because that kind of goes with the Prime, I guess, household, and they want to deliver it within 4 hours or within a hour's time. I don't be wanting all that. I don't want you to. I don't want them to deliver those things. I coupon. I don't need any of that stuff. You couponed on? Are you serious? 2021, this woman said. I believe you. Oh, that's good. See, I don't do coupons. Y'all, I can't, because that means you have to be organized. And yeah, no, we won't be couponing over here. I'm just gonna do Amazon. So I bought this right here, you guys, and this is a Maybelline New York, and it's called the Blush Nudes. Remember, I told y'all that my husband and me want me to go with the lighter colors. These don't look like nothing, do they? Baby. This one right here, that, oh my gosh, it looks like when you put it on, I had seen this lady that, and she had like a, I guess I want to say like a mirrored champagne color. This is it right here. Yes, they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful on your skin. So blush, these are called, it's called the Maybelline New York, the Blush Nudes. Beautiful. And then we know about this. This is called Wet n Wild. It's called A Rose in the Air. Y'all, pretty. I paid $2.20 for this one and like $4.99 for the blush nude one, but I don't need no more makeup ever. I mean, I could go another what? I could go another 6 months without getting any more. I know Wet n Wild has been, yes, it's been around, but you know what I have, what I noticed about Wet n Wild? It's changed. Yep, she ain't lying. If it ain't cheap, I ain't buying it. Pretty much. I was watching a video. I was watching a video last week. These people talking about $70 for, where I put that thing at? $70 for a makeup thing. I'm not paying no $70 for no eyeshadow. I was trying to show y'all that one I had. Oh, here it is. This right here. This retails at $70, y'all. And for me, I mean, it's pretty colors. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. This is called Nomad, and I think it's German. I think it's German makeup. It's beautiful, but I'm not paying $70. Talking about intense color. Yeah, $70. I'm not doing it. Not at all. But y'all, I hear my husband coming in here. I have made it to the 2-hour mark. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to actually, when I get off of here, get myself ready for bed, and I'm going to edit the video that I did for this $1 million brow look that is not a $1 million brow look. That stuff, they need to be shaming themselves for trying to sell that for $42. But I will be doing more makeup looks. So one thing I do want to say is this: I am not a makeup guru. Whenever I do my videos, I always say that. I say that because there are some bad mama jammas out here who put on their makeup. Oh, thank you. Who put on their makeup beautifully, okay? I just do what works for me. And sometimes people like it and sometimes they don't. I don't think it's an opportunity, that it should ever be an opportunity for you to see somebody putting on makeup or whatever, and if you don't like it, to say, it always looks nice. Dawn, thank you. I tried, but girl, these lips got to go. These lips right here, this is my sangria. I only did it because of the dark eye stuff. My mother and them say I can do it really, really well. I can't do it as good as some of these people. Some of these people do amazing, but I do what works for me, and people tend to like it. So I will be doing more of those. I'm not taking any classes this semester. My husband and I decided that it might be a time for Carol to take a break, and I'm like, hallelujah, because you guys, I started school, back to school in 2008, and I have been going straight. I literally, had I went this semester, I would have graduated June 2020, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to Pick back up on it midway through the semester, and I'll probably do it in the fall, graduate in the fall. The wonderful thing is that I literally, my major is human services because I love people and I want to help people, but I'm also I'm doing this, human services, criminal justice, so I don't know, I don't know right now. So this will give me some time to kind of get my mind straight. Honestly and truly, I have been looking at a lot of movies where people actually work in human service positions, and it's stressful. It can be very stressful because people are going through things. A lot of times, I think what happened at the time that I picked that actual major is I was looking at the homelessness of, I'm a humanitarian. I love all people and I want well for all people. So um, that's why I fell into that. But I'm just going to take a little break, and in my break, I'll be pumping the videos out. So look, um, early education, that's a good one too. Look, let me tell you something. Now, this don't sound crazy, okay? Much as I love the babies, love them, hunty, love to see them on the videos, love to see them, love to see them. I love Hermes Penelope on Instagram. She's a little star. She's gorgeous. But y'all know what? Love them. But I can't work with them. No, ma'am. I did daycare, and I can't do it. But I do love them because, no, I want to be able to give them back whenever I get ready to. My grandbabies included, although she can bring them to me right now because I miss my grandbabies. I haven't talked to her. I have to call her in the morning. But you guys be on the lookout for some videos. I'll be doing some looks, and it may be situations where in the videos where I might be doing maybe I'm serious, Dawn. I can't do it. I can't do it. I done got old, okay? And I may not be the oldest, but I'm old enough to know that I don't have don't get me wrong now, if push came to shove and I needed to be the mother grandmother for whatever reason, I would do it. Oh, you work with middle and high school. Okay, well, that's good too. And then, honey, that middle and high school, yeah, you just have a heart for them. Because, see, I'd be like, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, yeah, you got a heart for them, Kale. That's what that is. And that's good. Somebody has to, because if they didn't have it, who would be working and taking care of our children? Yeah, honey, they're a piece of work. Your roommate ruined it for any other child. Girl, you crazy. 10 years, yeah, you in it. You in it. That's good. So, y'all be on the lookout. Kales, I will let you know about those, not Kales, Kale and Kales, y'all, I will let you know about the caffeine eye things. I'll let you know about that because I don't want to turn it over completely to a makeup channel. However, I do want makeup and facial care and all that to be a big part of it. As a matter of fact, you know what? I might just go ahead and go in the bathroom and do my, I think I am. I'm going to do my night routine since I'm already, I gotta wash it off anyway. So I might as well go ahead and do my night routine because that's another video and let you guys know what I use. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for loving me as I love you all the same. And for those of you who are content creators, those of you who are subscribers, make sure that you go and you check our content creators out. We had Fruitfully Multiplied in here. Oh, it's always a pleasure, Kale. We had If It Ain't Cheap, I Ain't Buying It. Love her name. We had Sheen's Day-to-Day Life. We had, oh gosh, we had so many people up in here. Make sure that you guys definitely go back and follow our folks that were in this chat. I think you can click on it and it'll show. I'm not sure. But remember that when you are in this chat, always go out of it, subscribe to some of them people, and then come back in. I'll probably be back on. I don't know what I'll be talking about live, but maybe I'll put a poll out and we can come back and sit and chat and do some fun things. I love all of you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for listening to me babble for over 2 hours once again. I appreciate you. I love you all. Bye-bye. I'll talk to you all real soon. Be blessed. Be encouraged. And know that I did a girl, you did a 5-hour live. Oh my, you the bomb. I think, have a blessed night. Same to you, Don. No, I think the longest I've ever done is a little bit over 2. A little bit over 2. That's my max, because Carol, my butt get to hurting sitting so long. I can't sit that long. I can't do it. But you guys, just be on the lookout for some videos. I'll be coming out with a lot of good stuff. We still haven't worked out the pranks and stuff. Hubby don't play that. I guess we beyond that, right, Don? He probably would kill me. I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Y'all be good. And just be positive. Be positive in every aspect of your life. Because if you aren't positive, why would anybody else be? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Okay, come on. Cut off.